minute. Yeah. We'll test. Okay, did you do all 3 IP addresses? Okay, good. And that last IP address, I sent one that was incorrect and sent a correction right after it. Hopefully you got that. I think it said 10.72.245 versus 145. 245 versus 145. Should be 145. That last one. Correct. Sorry about that. All right, and we'll test this again as soon as we can. All right, thank you. Sounds good. Thank you. Bye-bye. Sorry. All right. So, do you want me to stay? Okay.
Good morning. Please rise for the graduating class of 2025. So, that being said, good morning. Welcome to the 2025 High School Student Event. Let me start with congratulations to our seniors. It is extremely special for me to see you in your caps and gowns after knowing you all since your middle school days. While we are all here to celebrate you and all of your achievements, I think it's important that we also recognize the contributions of some other important individuals in your lives. First of all, your families. If you are a parent or guardian of one of our seniors, please rise and allow us to recognize you. Thank you all for the guidance that you have provided to these young adults and the role that you have had in shaping them into who they are today. I would also like to recognize our teachers and staff. Many of them are not able to be here this morning, but they're watching on the stream, and you all will be able to see the stream when it's going, but it's going also, it'll be there forever. I'm extremely proud of our staff and the work they have put in supporting our students during their high school years. So if we could take a second here and recognize our staff. And without further ado, I'm going to happily cede the stage to Ms. Grace Garrett to kick things off.
Good morning, everyone. Like Mr. Moore said, there are a lot of people in this building to whom gratitude must be shown is likely long overdue. Firstly, I would like to extend a huge thank you to the friends and family who are in attendance today and helping to congratulate us on our successes. For all the car rides, school supply runs, and words of comfort after bad days, we certainly could not have reached this point without your unwavering support. To our teachers and staff, thank you for always working hard and giving us the means to better ourselves and learn something new every day. Words cannot express our appreciation for you. To my fellow seniors, I would like for us all to take a moment and reflect on the time we have spent as a class. We have learned together, succeeded together, and been challenged together. A lot of us have known each other throughout this fall, and of course we've gotten taller, but height is not the only thing about us that has grown. Our brains have gotten smarter, our creativity has shone brighter, our hearts have become fuller, and our characters have blossomed to help us become the impressive young men and women we are today. The privilege of having each other as classmates is one of itself, but even more so, we are group partners, lunch buddies, and most importantly, what an honor to call each other friends. We have a lot to look forward to in our futures. We are gathered here today to celebrate all of the achievements we have made in the past 4 years. It has not been easy, that's for sure, but nothing worth trying for is. I know we have all had our fair share of tough days, nevertheless we have persevered. We as a class have more than exemplified this, and we as a student council are extremely proud of everything our class has accomplished. Lastly, I call each and every one of you to soak in these last few days of high school together. Be excited for what is ahead, but savor this moment, for life has taught us that time marches on even when our feet are firmly planted in the ground. We're about to turn a huge page in our lives, and it's a little scary, but it will be amazing. The future has a lot in store for us, and I cannot wait to see where it takes us. Let's take it all in and celebrate these accomplishments. Thank you. I'll now hand it back to Mr. Morris.
Thank you, Grace. It's been an exciting year for our seniors at Bond High, and we are so honored and thankful to be a part of their journey on their graduation, college, or their career. I am pleased to announce that class of 2025 has earned almost $750,000 in scholarships. Today, we would like to recognize seniors who have received scholarships and awards from various colleges and universities. However, first, I'd like to bring up a special guest speaker, Mr. Austin, who would like to address the class of 2025. Good morning. I heard two people. Good morning. Right. If I can get you to do me a favor just right quick, and I'm not going to be long. Can I get you to stand up real quick? Okay, you can have your seats. I just don't want to be said when I leave at the preaching and movement. To the esteemed principal and staff of Bond High School, and to this
graduating class of 2025. I'm here this morning merely to congratulate you, to offer you a word of encouragement as you turn into the next chapter of your lives. I called on two people to help me today. One is a biblical name, his name is David. And then I called on one of my favorite arcade game emojis, Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man will have me to tell you to value your needs, because you're going to need them in your future, not to jump high, not to run hard, to stand strong. But you will need them because as you turn this next page in life, there's going to be some instances that's going to face you that you are going to have to fall on your knees. Where mom is not there, where dad is not there, those who support you are not there, there is a name named Jesus who will help you when there seems to be no help around. The Apostle Paul said, I can do all things through Christ. I want you to remember that, who strengthens me. But as you turn this next page of life, as you aim high, I have to be honest with you. There's going to be dark days. There's going to be failing times and times that you will fall. But the greatest tragedy in falling is not that you fail, is wallowing or coming complacent and satisfied with what you fell in. Get back up. Remember your dreams. Remember your goals. When nobody is there to tell you that you can, find your mirror. Give your own self affirmation. Tell yourself, I can do this. I've come this far not to quit, but I've come this far to succeed. Miss Pac-Man would have me to tell you that there will be days when life will chase you and handle you. But if you know anything about Miss Pac-Man, in the four corners of that board, there are some power dots that when she reached those power dots, she turned to chase what was chasing her. Now, I want to tell you that in the times when trouble comes and you seem not to have an answer and life is overwhelming you, if you can find a place to get by yourself, you can find a place of solace and peace and comfort by yourself, and you can remember this man called Jesus. He'll help you through what nobody else can. He will give you the strength to move on when you think you can't go on. The psalmist writes, Lord, when my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to a rock that's higher than I. He is a rock that will stand stable through any storm. Now, in my conclusion, David will come to tell me that be careful who you hang with. Be careful how you walk. Be careful how you treat others. But David says in his very first psalm, he said, blessed is the man and woman who walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Remember that you can't receive counsel from everybody, because everybody that will stop to pray with you ain't praying for you, they're praying on you. You got to know who your friends are. You got to know sometimes you got to stand by yourself, but you're never by yourself because the Lord Jesus is with you. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. Here it is. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law does he meditate day and night. Listen, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that will bring forth his fruit in his season. And whatever he do and she do it shall prosper. When you walk right, when you treat people right, when you don't look at people as the color of their skin, but the content of their character, and know that they can, you can, and you treat them as such, good things will come to you. Goodness and mercy will follow you. Class of 2025, remember this. You can do it, but you have to do it knowing that you can. Don't walk through life looking down. Nothing is on the ground that belongs to you. Look up. From all your help comes from, it comes from the Lord. Remember, you can do all things, not by yourself, but through Christ. He's the one that strengthens you. He's the one that waits you. He's the one that provides for you. He's the one that keeps you healthy. He's the one that keeps your mind at ease and at comfort and concentrated. He's the one that will help you navigate through this thing called life. Because I will tell you, life will hand you some dark days. Life will hand you some questionable times. Life will bring tears to your eyes. Life will break you down. Life will bring you to your knees, but that's a good place for you to be. I told you, keep your knees, because when it brings you to your knees, just simply look up and remember this man called Jesus. And you don't have to say that, just lift up your hands, because your hand says, Lord, I surrender. Lord, I give up. I can't, but you can. And if you can remember that you can do all things through him, not something, but all things. If you can remember that you are somebody, if you can remember that mom and dad, grandma, granddad, uncle, and whoever was your support system, didn't bring you, didn't sacrifice for you, didn't make things meet for you that you don't know about. If you can remember what they did for you, the best thing you can do in life, pay it forward. Help somebody else. And every time you do this, good things will come back to you. Remember, you can do it. You can do it through Christ. He's your strength. He's your way maker, and he will help you through every endeavor in life. Congratulations, 2025. I believe in you. Believe in yourself as you turn those tassels when graduation comes, and as you take this next leap of life. Do it knowing I didn't come this far to quit. I came this far to win.
Thank you. First, we would like to thank our local community members and alumni for supporting our seniors by offering many scholarships and opportunities. So please give our guests a hand. First, I would like to invite Ms. Savannah Wall to present the Bunn High School Student Council Scholarship.
Good morning. The Bunn High School Student Council Scholarship is awarded to the senior who has been involved throughout their time at Bunn. They've shown school spirit, they've made excellent grades, and they have plans to continue their education after graduation. This senior will have their scholarship paid directly to their choice school, and this year the Bunn High School Student Council Scholarship is awarded to Rebecca Alford.
Next, we'd like to invite Mr. Bob Willis Jr. to present the Bob Willis Scholarship.
Good morning. It's good to see everybody. As I was thinking about presenting the scholarship, something sort of hit me. How many of your parents graduated from high school? Okay. How many of your grandparents graduated from high school? How many of your great-grandparents graduated from high school? You know, I was thinking about it. I was talking to a gentleman. We actually work out together at the senior center. I am an old man, so I qualify for senior center. And it's a very distinguished white gentleman. And I was talking to him. Have any of you ever heard of the Queen of Sheba? Queen of Sheba, if you look at the Bible, Queen of Sheba and Solomon knew each other. But you know, I never knew that there was still a Queen of Sheba. It exists today. That rules over 500 African nations. Now, if we look at Africa, we know that there's not 500 countries. But those countries were designed by people in Europe, not the people in Africa. And this guy, I was talking to him, he actually was knighted by the Queen of Sheba and was part of her royal court. Here in Franklin County, isn't that weird? To have somebody that belongs to a royal court, probably the oldest ruling family in the world, longer than England or any other place. So it's just really interesting. One of the things we talked the other day, and something I want to encourage you as students do. Realize that your history is your history. Talk to your mom and dad. If you've got grandmas and grandpas or old aunt and uncles. I've got a 98-year-old mom. She works out with us at the senior center. And one of the goals I have is to sit down with her and actually record conversations about what she remembers about my family and the old days, the stories she would tell. I want to encourage you to do that. Because your history is just getting started with you. It's not just getting started with who you really are. To really find out who you really are. The Gun Scholarship, my dad graduated from Gun in 1940. My mom graduated in the graduating class. My mom, this house sits up here driving to Gun High School on the right hand side. My grandfather lived there. My mama was raised there. And to realize the history that your family has, if you have family that grew up and was raised in Gun, we have a history. And it's cool. My great grandfather was raised here. Guess what? My father has great grandchildren who are part of our house. That's pretty cool for me. I like that. This scholarship, Dad taught 30 years ago. He graduated from Dunn, went to NC State. That's not why I'm necessarily wearing red. I like red. But I like bright colors. That's what it's about. That's what I'm doing. But the scholarship is based not only on the fact that the person is a good student, but a lot of it depends on what the character of the student is, how involved they were in school, how involved they are in community. All of that makes up who you are. You need to remember that. Everything you do should be moving you forward. Even the failures should be moving you forward in your life. That was one of Dad's strongest beliefs. That everything you do, if you farmed on the farm with your dad, the skills you learned there, the discipline you learned there, ought to move you forward in whatever job you do. Whether it's a brick mason, a college professor, a doctor, a painter, it doesn't make any difference. Everything you do is to move forward. The scholarship this year, we've been giving it out since 2004, so this is the 21st scholarship that we have given. We've been honored. And the person who gets this scholarship, it's a $2,000 scholarship to someone who is either going to be involved in agriculture, like Orange State, or North Carolina A&T, or going to be a teacher. And this year, the scholarship is going to Destiny Scott.
Thank you. Our next scholarship, we'd like to invite Rick Robinson to present the Pilot Lion Scholarship.
Good morning, Wildcats. I am here with Leighton Williams, and we are representing Pilot Lions Club. And I want to tell you something a little bit about our Lions Club. It's the Lions Club International is the largest now service organization in the world. We have over 47,000 individual clubs in 204 countries. And our motto is to serve. And I do believe that is a great motto in life. You that are graduating, if you serve, you will go places, and you will be blessed. We serve in many ways, but our main focus is vision. We are involved in seeing eye dog training. We are involved in sugar diabetes research because you know that affects vision. And we actually provide classes and for individuals in our communities. Again, our motto is we serve, and we want to serve 2 students today in helping them to get started in their college lives with 2 scholarships. And I would like to present them now. The names are Hannah Privet, and William Allen Bullock.
Next, I would like to invite Pam Stevenson to present the Kenneth Johnson Memorial Scholarship. He was not able to make it today. However, the recipient was Aiden. He will be receiving a $750 scholarship. Next, I would like to invite Miss Amy Turner to present the BHS Athletic Booster Club Scholarship.
Congratulations, class of 2025. I'd like to thank all seniors and parents who were instrumental in making our athletic booster club a success this year. I actually have several scholarships to give because of your help. We were able to do more than one. The qualifications for a scholarship is that you had to be a current or former athlete over the past 4 years with a weighted GPA of 2.8 or higher and volunteered for a booster club event. First recipient is AJ Logan. AJ participated in wrestling and football over the last 4 years, and he was instrumental in making our 50-50 football raffle a success this year. Our next recipient is Rebecca. Rebecca participated in soccer over the last 4 years, and she participated in making our baseball concessions a success this year. So thank you. Next recipient is Sharon Peter. Shaylin has helped over the last 2 years, I know, with baseball, football, and basketball concessions. Shaylin, your application did make me cry. Thank you. Our last recipient is Daniel Skylands. Daniel has participated in tennis, football, and track. Daniel helped with our basketball concessions this year. Came in clutch and was using another team. Thank you all for your commitment and your leadership. I look forward to seeing all of your future success.
Next, we would like to invite Tim Dupton to present the State Employees Credit Union People Helping People Scholarship.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Tim Gupton. I am the chairman of the Advisory Council for Rules for Advancing the State Employees Credit Union. It is our responsibility to look after our students and others here in Franklin County as it relates to the State Employees Credit Union. Ms. Beckham is one of our board members as well as former Principal Wright is a board member. And we try our best to make sure that our students are taken care of. They usually give me the responsibility of bringing $10,000 to one high school. This year, they would not let me do that. I was very disappointed. Instead, they let me bring $20,000 to one high school. The State Employees Credit Union People Helping People Scholarship is given to a senior that is going to one of the 16 campuses of the University of North Carolina school system, has a GPA of 2.5 or higher on a 4-point scale. And also they're a member of this credit union or as a parent or guardian that is a member of the credit union. These grants or scholarships are given to those that are entering into the healthcare, education, and other fields of education that are helping people helping people. This year's scholarship winners are, first of all, Braden Garrett. If I had known better, I would say Grace Garrett. As she was speaking earlier, I was like, I sure hope we put the right name in this ticket. And the second winner is Destiny Scott. As I said, both of these have received $10,000 from the state employees. Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Mr. Terry Baxter to present the Trio Upper Bound Scholarship.
Good morning, class of 2025. Y'all do better than that. I'll try it again. Good morning, class of 2025. All right, y'all are a little awake. I bring greetings from NC State University and the TRIO programs there. My name is Terry Baxter, and I am here to present an award to one of our students. But before I do that, I would like to ask all Upper Bound students to stand where they are. I know there's at least one here. Fantastic. As Sierra has said, she can come forward. Sierra is one of our recipients of the Upward Bound John Deere Scholarship. She will be receiving a one-time gift of $1,000 from John Deere, and we are so proud of her as she continues her education at Wake Tech following into NC State. So proud of her. My apologies, she is going to directly to NC State. Go back.
Next, I would like to invite Sergeant James McQuinn to present the JROTC Award.
Good morning, everyone. I am Senior Master Sergeant Jim McMillan, the Senior Aerospace Science Instructor at the Lewisburg Magnet High School Junior LTC program. And I just want to take a couple minutes to recognize one of your graduates, William Cole. I've been teaching for about 10 years, and Will is a very unique individual. He is probably one of the hardest working and most dedicated students I've had in our program. He consistently sets the example for others by always being the first to volunteer. He always wore the uniform properly and proudly. He took his leadership roles in the program very seriously, and he always performed at his best each and every day. This year, he played a pivotal role in our annual inspection, and he was recognized for that outstanding work when he was awarded the Top Performer Award by the regional director. Again, he has consistently exemplified our Air Force core values of integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. In recognition of his hard work and dedication, Will was chosen as this year's recipient of the Air Force Association Award. This is the top award that we can bestow on a cadet. The award is given to an outstanding cadet who possesses the following characteristics. He or she must be in the top 1% of the Corps in the following areas: academic, leadership, and professionalism. The cadet must have a positive attitude towards the program at school, display outstanding personal appearance, includes the uniform and grooming, and also display personal attributes such as initiative, judgment, self-confidence, and courteous to me. Again, this year was an easy process. Will, could you please come up? Congratulations, Will. I can't wait to see what the future holds as you begin your path towards a career in the United States Navy. Good luck.
Next, I would like to invite Cheryl Osties to present the Neil Brentley Hopkins Memorial Scholarship.
Good morning. My name is Cheryl Hartsoe, and it's my pleasure to be with you at Bunn High School today at your awards ceremony. It's quite an exciting day, and I'm honored to be with you and on behalf of my family to present the Nell Brantley Hopkins Memorial Scholarship. Over 100 years ago, Nell Hopkins, my grandmother, called the small town of Bunn home. She was a woman of remarkable, unwavering inner strength. In the shadows of poverty and the depression and the abandonment of her husband at the tender age of 23, she was able to provide for her two daughters, my mother, Jean Bullock, and her sister, Joyce Gentry. My grandmother lived by the credo, do whatever it takes. And at that time, 100 years ago, it took chopping cotton, stringing tobacco, sewing mattresses in a factory, bartering for the use of a car, and ultimately working in the Bunn High School cafeteria. My mother and my aunt went to Bunn High School. Aunt Joyce played on the girls' basketball team back in the day when it was 3-on-3 and it was half court. And I talked with my mother last night before preparing for this trip, and she recalled receiving an academic medal in an awards ceremony, not like one we're attending today. She was very sorry she couldn't be here, but she sends you her best. My grandmother taught by example and instilled a strong work ethic and moral values in her girls. Her expectations of excellence in their lives was not disappointed, as they went on to achieve success in the classroom and in business. This scholarship memorial is a tribute to an extraordinary woman who, with only a ninth grade education, taught her daughters the importance of education, love, and resilience. She leaves a legacy rich in lessons that transcend the limitations of your circumstances. So it's my great pleasure to present this year's Nell Brantley Hopkins Memorial Scholarship to a most deserving senior. She also met the expectations for excellence. She's an exemplary student as attested by her weighted high school course load, her GPA, class ranking, and the high esteem with which she is held by her teachers. They speak of her willingness to volunteer her time and her strengths to student council and the Beta Club, and her competitive nature on the soccer field. But they also speak of her respect and empathy for others and her ability to see world purpose through others' eyes. With her determination and drive, she's sure to be successful as she pursues her chosen path. I'd like to present this year's Nell Brantley Hopkins Scholarship to Rebecca Alford.
Next, we have a special scholarship, the Golden Youth Scholarship. Unfortunately, they physically could not be present here, but however, they did send a video.
Hello, I'm Scott. And on behalf of our board of directors and the entire team here at Oakland, I want to congratulate Natalie Bryson on becoming a Golden Age Scholar. Natalie, this is a huge honor. Almost 2,000 students every year apply for this scholarship. You're one of the 215 I've received it. We're expecting great things from you. Natalie, congratulations.
We would like to take this time to thank all our local scholarships, all the recipients, and now back to Mr. Morris.
All right, we've got a few more scholarships to announce for people who did not receive local scholarships, but still receive pretty good money. So if I call your name, just stand and be recognized. Claps and how much money you earn. It's not in your pocket, so it doesn't pay. All right, so the first is Nevaeh Cummings. I think she's an early grade. She got $25,000 in various scholarships. Rebecca Alford also received a merit scholarship from Clemson University, $20,000. Amanda Parker has received the East Carolina President Scholarship valued at $20,000. Rebecca Curran. She received the East Carolina School of Music and Band Scholarship. Those are two different ones, valued at $4,250. Aubrey Anderson, she can't be here this morning, but she received the Catawba College Trustee Scholarship and the Kansas Institute Scholarship, $20,500. Alexis Palsa. She received the Pennsylvania College of Technology GPA Scholarship valued at $96,000. Madeline Bryson, congratulations on the Golden Leaf Scholarship. You did come up here, so we'll clap for you twice. And in case you couldn't hear the video, that was $14,000. She's also getting the Belmont Abbey College Academic Scholarship, $32,000. Amber Bell. She received the East Carolina Academic Excellence Scholarship valued at $108,000. Elijah Pigpen. He received the Barton College James Barton Scholarship valued at $48,000. Macy Payton. Methodist University Opportunity Scholarship valued at $62,000. Destiny Scott. In addition to the credit union scholarship she received here today, she's also receiving the UNCG Chancellor Scholarship and a band scholarship with a combined value of, I'm doing some math, it's dangerous, $9,050. Hiba Issa. She's receiving the UNC Chapel Hill Merit Scholarship valued at $26,000. Tucker Mitchell. All right, Tucker got a ECU Next NC scholarship with a very unique dollar amount, $12,104. Sierra Van Randall, she already received one for the for Upper Bound. She also received a Jason Reynolds scholarship for $1,500. Congratulations to all of our seniors who have been awarded scholarships. All right, we're going to do a couple of special recognitions, and then we're going to get into the awards that everybody loves. They're sitting right there. Yeah. The first student we're going to recognize is Hiba Issa. So a lot of you are aware junior and senior students have the opportunity to take classes through Advanced Grant Community College while they're enrolled in high school through the Career College Promise Program. Most students take between 2 to 8 classes during these years, which helps satisfy some college requirements towards a degree. It's very rare that a student takes enough classes to complete an associate's degree. However, on May 16th, Hiba graduated from Grant Scramble with her associates in science. Another special recognition, North Carolina has Governor's School, which is a 4-week summer residential program for gifted and talented high school students, integrating academic disciplines, the arts, and unique courses on each of 2 campuses. Each year, juniors throughout the country get the opportunity to apply for Governor's School based on specific criteria. Though many apply, only about 800 students get accepted for the entire state of North Carolina. Last year, Grace Garrett was chosen for Franklin County Schools to spend a month of the summer learning and growing at Governor's School. At this time, I will ask Grace. Okay. The ACU ACT Work Keys assessment helps students measure their workplace skills needed for success in jobs across industries and occupations. These assessments are relevant and nationally recognized. Successful completion of the assessment can lead to earning an ACT Work Keys National Career Readiness Certificate, which is a valuable credential for students, whether they plan to go directly to work after high school or pursue post-secondary plans. Tens of thousands of employers recognize the value of this certificate nationwide. The North Carolina Department of Public Instruction recognized students who earned platinum, gold, and silver as being proficient on the ACT Work Keys exam. Bud High School would also like to recognize these students. Please join me in congratulating the following platinum, gold, and silver National Career Readiness Certificate recipients. The following seniors, please stand and face the crowd to be recognized. Following seniors earn the highest score on the Work Keys assessment and will receive a platinum level certificate. Please stand. Jordan Craig. Ava Hayden. I'll do all the names, we'll tap it in. Y'all can remain standing. Tucker Mitchell. Giovanni Montague. Jarrett Nagel. Cannon Parrish. And Hannah Cricket. Good ABC. All right, we'll be better with the gold group. I'm gonna call your name one by one, so they stand as you get to it. All right, these are the recipients of the gold level on the Work Keys assessment. Michaela Alfa, Jefferson Askew, Aurora Ferris, Akira Benton, William Bullock, Arnold Castro Pineda, Ashlyn Chica, Bryson Collins, Avery Costa, Esme Dawson, David Gonzalez Montoya, Jersey Giuliano, Aiden Lewis, Zakiria Lynch, Alma Morales, Addison Murray, Braden Murray, Gabby O'Neill, Joseph Pacheco, Macy Pate, Alexis Palso, Zachary Posner, Noah Reed, Chloe Schrader, Ella Tadani, Jason Villacorta, Lily Wall, Johanna Winstead Elias, Julia Woods. Following seniors earned a silver level certificate on the Work Keys assessment. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized. We've got a lot. Heidi Andrade Ramirez, Yvette Ariano Garcia, Skylar Aslin, Deshaun Osby McKnight, Kylie Avent, Payne as a part of it, Madeline Bryson, JC Consillo, Eliu Catalan Escamilla, Randall Contreras Salazar, Pedro Dominguez, Joey Dole, Jacob Fuller, Kennedy Garcia, Christian Gaspar San Juan, Kyrie Grantham, AJ Hoka, Jaslyn Hooker, Eva Eason, Eden Jones, Jaylee Kearney, Cynthia Keeper, Alondra Lopez Hernandez, Marlene Lugo Jimenez, Nevaeh McCummings, Alex Monks, Jaden Morris, Brooke Morrow, Morgan Moxley, Amanda Parker, Jocelyn Parra Guzman, Madison Pierce, Joey Pendleton, Shaylin Perry, Elijah Pittman, Rebecca Price, Helen Rivera Arevalo, Annika Rogers, Amir Sawari, Madison Snyder, Elijah Thigpen, Trent Thompson, Hunter Webb, Caitlin Whaley, Michelle Williams, Nick Wilson. At this time, we're going to begin presenting cords. So students, if your name is called for a cord, come up. They're placed up here. You'll grab your cord. Decide to turn off the video. All right. The first group is National Technical Honor Society. Some of our National Technical Honor Society students have already received their cords at ceremony. So if you've already received your National Technical Honor Society cord, if you'll just stand and face the crowd, anyone who hasn't received it, you'll come up to the stage and get it. Kylie Avent, Madeline Bryson, Will Bullock, JC Consilla, Kennedy Garcia, Jaslyn Hooker, Aiden Lewis, Addison Murray, Joseph Pacheco, Amanda Parker, Jocelyn Parr-Guzman, Shaylin Perry, Rebecca Price, Anna Privet, Annika Rogers, and Lily Wall. The next group of students are our student council students. They will be receiving a black cord. If I call your name, please come get your student council cord. Rebecca Alford, Madeline Bryson, Grace Garrett, Jocelyn Parr-Guzman, Samantha Purrier, Alondra Nava Corona, Alyssa Steppy, Noah Reed. Next group is going to be Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor Society. This is a blue cord. Please call your name, or please tell me your name is called. Rebecca Alford, Rebecca Curran, Hannah Fusco, Grace Garrett, Eva Issa, Cynthia Kiefer, Tucker Mitchell, Gabby O'Neill, Joseph Pacheco, Shaylin Perry, Hannah Privet, Noah Reed, Daniel Scoggins, Destiny Scott, Kate Simpson, Alyssa Steady. Next, we will be awarding the emergency medical technician, which is a blue and white cord. We have a student who successfully completed the EMT course at Lewisburg High School, and has passed the state credential for EMT certification, and that student is Aiden Lewis. Next, we'll do the Spanish Honor Society, which is a yellow and red cord. Will the following student please come to receive their Spanish Honor Society cord? Sierra Van Randall. All right, now we're going to do Beta Clubs. They're going to be receiving a gold stole. Ms. Hearn's going to be awarding it since she is the Beta Club advisor. As I call your name, please come to see this. Ms. Hearn, Rebecca Alford, Amber Bell, Madeline Bryson, Grace Garrett, Eva Issa, Jocelyn Carr Guzman, Anna Privet, Noah Reed, Daniel Scoggins, Destiny Scott, Jordan Stearns, Alyssa Stecky. All right, next we're going to do the FFA, which is a blue and gold cord. Some students will be receiving a cord and some will be receiving a stole. And Ms. Johnson will be distributing those. First of all, the cords, they'll go to Sasha Alafita Wilson, Brooklyn Castley, Jared Gosga Candela, Laney Marks, Angel Martinez Arguez, Camden Parrish, Shanley Perry, Raymond Salazar Guzman, and Emerson Serving. The following students are going to receive stoles. That's because they're officers. Yvette Ariana Garcia, Kennedy Garcia, Billy Wall. Before I go on to the next section, any students who received recognition for the ACT work keys, your certificates and your cords are gonna be in the lobby after this is over, okay? All right, following students were previously awarded cords or they will receive them at a separate event. We would like to take an opportunity to recognize them as well. Please stand when you hear your name. First, for art, Deshaun Osby McKnight, Mike Bernard Morales, Emma Blake, Angela Burns, Avery Costa, Jordan Craig, Jared Gosdale Candela, Heber Hernandez Ortiz, Dino Longa, Marlene Lugo Jimenez, Caitlin Moransky, Brooke Morrow, Alondra Nava Corona, Caleb Paso, Amanda Parker, Carlton Purnell, Hannah Privet, Amir Sawari, Luis Sanchez Martinez, and Timothy Trey. Next, these are our nursing students that we received that we pinned and received so at their nursing celebration Thursday evening. Yvette Ariana Garcia, Kylie Avent, Esme Dawson, Eva Issa, Cynthia Kiefer, Shaylin Perry, Ellen Rivera Arevalo. Next will be our band students. Please stand when you hear your name. Randall Contreras Salazar, Rebecca Curley, Hannah Fusco, Clint Hilliard, Dulce Maya Tovar, Colin McKinney, Stephanie Miguel Dominguez, Nadia Miles Pruitt, Ethan Morrow, Romeo Tapia Pahomba, Jordan Stearns, Destiny Scott, Caitlin Wade. Okay. And now we will begin to recognize our individual academic award recipients. These will be distributed by department. Please hold your applause until all award winners within the department have been announced. Student, if your name is called, please come up the same way that you've been going to grab your certificate. We're going to start with the history department. First, for economics and personal finance honors, Akila Mitchell for Mr. Pulverser. And then for Mr. Warren for economics and personal finance, Annika Rogers. From Ms. Wall, economics and personal finance, Deshaun Williams and Katie Wilson. And for economics and personal finance honors with Ms. Wall, Jordan Stearns and Kyrie Grant. Psychology honors with Ms. Kahovsky, Sierra Bay Red. Next, for the math department, for AP stats with Ms. Hayes, Destiny Scott, and for math with Ms. Royal, Armando Clemente. For English 4 honors with Mr. Jones, AJ Hoka. For English 4 honors with Ms. Mitchell, Michaela Field. For AP literature and composition with Ms. Mitchell, Rebecca Alford. And for journalism with Ms. Shannon, Cynthia Keeper. From the Exceptional Children's Department, for Life Science with Ms. Barham, Aiden Medlin. Social Studies with Mr. Smith, DeAndre Benson. For financial management with Mr. Smith, Isaiah Jones. Financial management with Ms. Barham, James Thomas. Civics with Ms. Barham, Jamie Wade. Life Science with Ms. Barham, Jose Salgado. Civics 2 with Ms. Barham, Justin Smith. Civics 2 with Ms. Barham, Lacey Wade. Oops. Next for CCE, Health Science 1 with Ms. Williams, David Gonzalez Montoya. Nursing Fundamentals Honors with Ms. Williams, Kylie A. Dent. Foods 1 with Ms. Oakley, Jacob Lee Hodge. Foods 1 with Ms. Miller, Bella Tadani. Carpentry 2 Honors with Mr. Longson, Joey Pendleton. Carpentry 3 Honors with Mr. Longson, Emerson Serving Campera. Ag Mechanics with Ms. Johnson, Raymond Salazar. Ag Mechanics with Ms. Johnson, Ethan Wester. Ag Mechanics with Ms. Johnson, Angel Arquez Martinez. Next, for the Fine Arts Department, Music, Advanced Honors with Mr. Shim Vessel, Wilson Myers of Art. Beginning Art with Ms. Lovin, Hannah Privet. Advanced Art Level 5 with Ms. Lovin, Jordan Craig. Intermediate Art with Ms. Lovin, Luis Sanchez Martinez. And Vocal Music with Ms. Griffith, Skylar Asson. PE Department, weight training boys with Coach Murphy, Hannah Parrish. Girls weight training with Coach Murphy, Michaela Field. Finally, our students for Ultimate Book Showdown with Ms. Wilbur, Aubrey Anderson, Destiny Scott, Grace Garrett, Hannah Privet, Rebecca Hall. All right, the last award we're going to give out as far as academic awards prior to honor roll recognitions is the Bridging Voices Award. This award honors bilingual students who have used their language skills to bridge the communication gap between their peers and their teachers this year. These students have helped foster understanding across cultures and created a more inclusive school environment for all students. The senior award winner for the Bridging Voices Award is Anthony Ariadne. All right, final awards final recognition for today, for our students is the honor roll. Honor roll students, when I call your name, come line up in front of the stage. The person needs to go pretty far down right there by the edge of the seats, and everybody coming behind them, and you bring your students while you're at the front. We'll start with our A honor roll students. These are students who have maintained an A average in every quarter for the entire school year. Rebecca Alford, Aubrey Anderson, Kylie Avent, Amber Bell, Haley Brooks, Madeline Bryson, J.C. Conceal, Michaela Field, Wyatt Franton, Grace Garrett, Eva Issa, Aiden Lewis, Aiden Medlin, Akila Mitchell, Jocelyn Parra Guzman, Anna Parrish, Noah Reed, Annika Rogers, Daniel Scoggins, Destiny Scott, Justin Smith, Jordan Stearns, Alyssa Steffi, James Thomas, Lily Wall. Congratulations to our 8 honor roll students. Following students have maintained either an A or B average in each of their classes for the entire school year. We'll do the same thing when I call your name, come on up in front of the stage. So there will likely be more of you for this one, so you might want to make sure that you're on the edge. Yvette Ariano Garcia, Emma Blake, Will Bullock, Elijah Clifton, Avery Costa, Rebecca Curran, David Gonzalez Montoya, Kyrie Grantham, AJ Hoka, Isaiah Jones, Cynthia Kiefer, Andrea Lorenzo Hernandez, Tucker Mitchell, Brooke Morrow, Morgan Moxley, Gabby O'Neill, Joseph Pacheco, Caleb Palso, Lexus Palso, Amanda Parker, Madison Pierce, Elijah Pittman, Hannah Privet, Ellen Rivera Arvala, Madison Snyder, Riley St. Meyer, Chloe Strayer, Bella Tadani, Sierra Van Randall, DeAndre Vinson, Nick Wilson, and Jalea Woods. Congratulations to our AV honor roll. Okay, I have some prepared remarks, but we'll go off the cuff for a second, so buckle up. Before I go any further, the amount of students that have been up here today versus everybody here deserves recognition. I'm very proud of you. And I'll tell you all this again later. We'll go out there at the field in a couple of weeks. But y'all make my job so enjoyable for such a long time, and I appreciate you. I wouldn't want to do this anywhere else because y'all are awesome. You sat here for, I don't know now, an hour and a half to sit here and respect your classmates for being recognized, and I haven't heard a peep out of y'all. Y'all are amazing. So, I'm just really proud to work here. I'm proud of y'all, and I'm thankful for the people that are in the room here to support you, and because they support me as well, and for everybody else that's going to watch this stream. So I would like to thank y'all for what you do for me every day. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to read now. All right. So thanks to everyone again for being here and supporting such a special group. I look forward to the next chance that we'll all be together and about 1,500 other friends down at the football field on June 12th at 7. Everybody do a rain dance so that the tickets doesn't slash. We want to bring everybody who can here. I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you that your work is not yet finished. For those of you who have exams coming up next week, please make sure you give your best effort to end your high school career on a high note. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day and rest of the school year. Congratulations again to the class of 2025. And at this time, we're going to let the seniors exit to the sounds of the Bun Jazz Cats.